the derivative of 2x. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can use the quotient rule, or you can do another method that I will show you in a second here. Both are good ways because it's kind of a way to check your answer. So let's go to number 1, which is, well, if you have an exponent or a number in the bottom, it has an exponent of 1. So this, if you bring it up, it would be 2x is equal to negative 1. It would be negative because if an exponent is in the bottom, if it's in your denominator, it would turn negative when you put it up. That's actually the whole reason we put our exponent down in the denominator, is because it's negative. So once it's negative, what you need to do is your normal rule, which is, well, subtract by 1 and bring your exponent to the front. So this would be negative 2x. Well, negative 1 minus 1 is just negative 2. Once again, just like I said, if you have a negative exponent, you bring that down. So this would then become negative 2. Oh my god, that looks like a z. Negative 2 divided by x squared. Alright, now if you have doubt and you're like, well, how is that even possible? Let's check with the quotient rule and you'll get the same answer. So here we have 2 divided by x. Let's say this is our f of x. And let's say this is our g of x. Okay, remember in the quotient rule, your g of x is squared. Okay, and then your f of x, you take the derivative of it. And you multiply it with your g of x. Plus, oh, sorry, not plus. I don't know where that came from. So that's your product rule. But subtract the product of f of x and the derivative of g of x, okay? All right, so what's the derivative of f of x? Well, 2 is just a constant, and any constant derivative is just 0, okay? G of x is just gx is x, right? We're not taking the derivative of that. Subtract that. Remember, this is the product. F of x is what? Well, 2, right? But what is the derivative of g of x or gx? Well, that's just 1 because the derivative of x is just 1. Now, g of x squared, well, that's just x squared. All right, here it is. What's 0 times x? 0, right? We keep the negative. 2 times 1 is just 2. So it's negative 2 divided by x squared. Isn't that the same thing we got up here? Right here. Yeah, it checks out. So hope that helps.